Yes, what's good guys? I'm back at it with the S4. I'm going to be replacing the breather valves on the engine. The ones that are on there now have been bodged quite a few times, so I think it's about time that I change them over. While I'm there, I will be upgrading the induction system. With this one I bought off eBay. So that's what we're going to be doing now, quickly just fitting that together. I have got some piping down here as well to try and modify it to get it sitting nicely into the airbox. So with the breather pipe, if you're ever doing it, you have to remove the fuel rail and the intake manifold. Once you get those off, then you're able to get to the breather pipe and we can sort that out. So let's get going. So I got manifold off finally. It was a bit more tricky than I thought. A lot more wiring at the back to take off, but it wasn't too bad. Just remember to take this off the throttle body before you try to, is it the throttle body or is it sorry, part of the intake manifold. So that goes on the top next to the throttle body. If you don't remove that, you're going to have troubles trying to remove it and you could break something. So just remember to remove that before you try to take the manifold off. Apart from that, it wasn't too bad. Apart from one of the injector O-rings dropping into the port there and landing on top of the valve. Luckily the valves are closed, so I managed to fish that out, thank God for that. So I'm just going to take out the breather valve pipes and all of this, and then input my new one, which is just here. This has come off the engine that I've rebuilt. Obviously I'll be making a custom one that goes back onto the rebuilt engine, so I won't be needing to use this one. So I'm going to put this one on this vehicle. Obviously we've got a broken end here, but I'm going to sort something out from that, because even though it's broken here, it's still in a lot better condition than what this one's in. So let me get it out. Right guys, so I'm ready to get the manifold back in. So the breather pipe which came off the other engine is now in there. The only little modification I had to make was here where it was broken. Obviously I've used a bit of piping from the old pipe just to join the two together, but that's the only modification that I've had to do to this one. It'll do for now. I've tested the valve inside. It is working compared to the other one that came off. The other one I could blow straight through it either way. This one I can't. So that tells me that that one's good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just cleaning up the manifold, the face of here. Just getting it nice and clean to make sure it creates a nice seal between them. I may use some silicone on the gasket because the gaskets are old. They are not in the best condition, to be honest with you. So I just want to make sure I get a nice seal between the two. So I may use some silicone to get that on there, but I am ready now to get the manifold back on. Oh, just to point out one more thing. If you're having coolant leaks from under the manifold, it's going to be from this auxiliary pump. This is a very common place for water to leak, to have a water leak on the S4 engines. Majority of their life will go through a leak here. So if you're having leaks, can't find it but can see it's dripping off the block, always check underneath the manifold for this auxiliary pump. So I've got manifold back on now, got fuel rail back on. So I'm just sorting out the little last few bits and pieces. Got the one pipe here which goes down to the turbo, the one on that side. I've got these here for these valves that I need to put on. I need to put the boot splitter back on as well, so this needs to go back on as well. So just a few more bits and pieces, and then that can all go on, and then I can start modifying the pipes that I brought to fit the Ram Air, the ProRam Ram Air air filter onto the vehicle. So nearly there guys, not long left. Right, so as you can see, that's me finally done guys. Managed to fit the breather pipes and the PCV valve on, and I've got my Ram Air filter in. This is just a temporary mock-up for now until I get something permanently sorted. So it's just to test it out to see how the car runs, what it sounds like, how it drives. And then once I come up with a good idea for a proper box for in here to section it off from the hot air coming, because you've got to remember you've got the exhaust manifold just down here. So it is going to be drawing in hot air, which is not what we want. We want the cold, more denser air getting into the vehicle, and we can't do that with the heat off the exhaust manifold. So for now, I'm going to leave it like that. But I will modify, come up with something. Like I said, I'm going to order some aluminium sheets and try to create a box and shield it off here with a hole cut out so we can go straight to the middle. And yeah, we'll do something. There'll be another video, so keep watching guys. There will be another video regarding that, but that's me done for today. I'll catch you later.